could let me know, that would be amazing. But that is going to be an awesome set as well. We have in our hands coming up really soon. I mean, dude, there's something magical about watching. Oh God, why did I use that word?
Magical. You got to commit. You've already said it.
About watching MagicTea. I really like watching this guy. I like watching him play. You know, and shout outs to MagicTea as well. He's representing Latvia, I believe. Ooh. He's a Latvian player in the the CIS region and stuff like that. Plays in the Pro Comp EU East. Plays in Open Series as well. Great streamer, all around, really good player. But Darth Conflictus as well, no stranger to these online top 8s, has been doing a lot of damage with this very unconventional, kind of breaks the mold Sub-Zero gameplay that we see. Really commits and lives and dies by his mix. And through that, has often found himself a lot of, consistent results in online tournaments, and has been doing well in that department. There's been a lot of new players that have kind of been, branching out and making themselves known since quarantine has started, because we've all been online, and we've been doing all these online different things. And he's one of the players that really did, come through during that moment and started to, start rising up from there. So both these guys have done a lot, generally speaking, from EU competition. But I haven't seen either player play offline just yet, but both have been doing very well online.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been the benefit of the online tournaments, right? It allows a lot of people to kind of show what they're capable of doing now. Whether or not that translates from online to offline is its own thing, because there are many who does work for, but doesn't work for. I think a great example of it, really working out was Ninja Killer, right? I remember everyone doubted this prodigy player, because he just stuck around playing MKX, right? Because he wasn't interested in Justice 2. Yeah. Second 11 came out, he picked up where he had basically left off in the X.
Yeah, I mean, Ninja is just a monster, honestly.
Yeah, so it's definitely possible.
Honestly, there's I mean, people like Averk as well, just
of course.
As far as I know, he was just like an online player, and then people just they just make themselves known in that respect. But without further ado, we are ready to go into MagicTea versus EMPR Darth Conflictus. And MagicTea is playing my favorite character in this game, baby. Oh, he's playing Spawn. I love to see it.
We're gonna play Sub-Zero.
But this is basically like an Open Series top 8 match, or like an ESL top 8 match. Well, they're the same thing. Pro Comp Online top 8 match. It's like that. Something you could expect to see.
Wait a minute. This isn't just Spawn. This is Spawn with Soul Forfeit, which means easy KB.
Look at his variation name.
Yeah. Oh no. Lost frames. Goes to down 1. Back 3, 2, 1. Down 1 check. Respect being shown. Mr. PG Tips doing the mix, standing forward to the reset. So forward too low.
Alright, he's just checking him with the mids right now, trying to get him to. Oh, yeah, gets opened up though.
This is gonna hurt. Yeah, even that by itself, that's 31%.
It is, but the jump in right here. Okay, he's gonna end it at the sand 4, go straight into the slide, building up that KB a little bit for later on.
Letting it stack.
Oh my god, letting the slide just rock right there.
Of course.
Checking in.
That's one of the things about Sub-Zero Slide, right? It's one of those things that it isn't really reactable. It's just so incredibly quick. You just gotta catch it like a read. Plus, down 1.
Alright, the down
the ice ball.
Ooh! I think the interactable either it would have been for style, or it would have been just to deny the interactable usage like later. But I imagine it's just for style. Right now, Conflictus has the first round. Nice whip punish right there from MagicTea using the 3-4.
When you got.
Oh, he's spending that bar.
Look at that slide. 25%.
That wake up slide just kind of, trading with the meaty that MagicTea tried to do. The EX Ice Ball gonna work out. The stand 4 reset. Held the block. Guessed wrong. Gets reset again. And this is just a tight situation to be in general, Like.
Crushing low, there it is, on the board.
Yep, now this is danger, but either way, it's danger for both players. Spawn with his back in the corner, working his way out a little bit.
Come on.
Oh, and the jump.
Really good read right there from Conflictus. Now, one thing I will say that I was quite surprised. We didn't see MagicTea at any point kind of engage with easy crushing blows. Now, whilst you may lose 1 bar of meter, in that instance, I feel like it's kind of important to use that mechanic as much as you can in the time you have.
I don't actually know if there's like guaranteed setups to get the soul forfeit out like safely, but I'm curious to see if there are. Honestly, like, I know that people do like playing soul forfeit, but I haven't really seen much soul forfeit like tech, you know. So I'm really like curious to see like all that stuff and how it all goes forwards from over there, because I believe there's something that could be happening. But Noob Saibot, the more comfortable pick I think for MagicTea. This is the character we predominantly see him playing. Has a really good noob, and you know, Conflictus is definitely playing this very like chaotic way. You know, he's checking in with slides. He's using when Conflictus has a life lead, he likes to back off and throw ice balls a lot, which makes it a lot harder to approach him. And Noob isn't a character known for like amazing approach. Damn, starting things off really rough for MagicTea right there. 4-2 straight into it.
Now, that's a really interesting thing with how Conflictus works, right? Because he plays it on pure sheer mix reset. But the one thing a lot of people kind of like forget at times is after he gets like the reset and freezes you, he doesn't instantly hit you right afterwards, knowing that you know, the timer on the recovery is actually shorter. He actually gives it a bit of time so that we can build up the meter and then mix you up once again. It's smart. So
4-2. Yeah, I mean that.
She wrote. That is it. This does not scale.
Yeah, that's a really rough one for MagicTea as well, because he was like one hit away from closing out that round, and just like that, one wrong guess into the fatal blow. Yep, destroying the health bar right there. That one's gonna hurt. Conflictus getting himself that round, keeping the lead.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Really just letting it rock.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate tragedy if you commit to that and someone jumps over it.
He's gonna end the slide right there, getting a nice chunk of damage right there. I think he tried to get the trip guard, but it didn't quite work out for him. Oh my god, you know, I kind of like that.
You know
just
what?
Reacting.
Maybe Rygo needs a little bit of Rygo sometimes. It works. Oh. Safe. 3-2-1. Down one check, goes into the throw. This is not a nice place to be against Sub-Zero. Back 3, forward 2, ice ball.
Got opened up.
Oh my god! Reset City's not quite dead.
The amount of 4-2s that we're seeing connect is ridiculous. He's just letting him rock. It's so tough.
Plus.
Okay, just letting it rock.
Yeah, Conflictus can be a little bit more aggressive now, knowing about that fatal blows on the cooldown.
MagicTea. Oh my god, gets the throw.
This is too close. This is too close for comfort.
Okay, letting that fatal blow rock. I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, he didn't get punished, so he's all good. Oh! Anti-air. Oh, the Oh no! My god, the slide just working out for Conflictus. The very ending of it.
I'm not gonna lie. I fully curled my toes when I saw that hit and my feet hurt. That was ridiculous. I know I shouldn't expect it, right? But it still happened. Slide is eternal.
That is so heartbreaking for MagicTea, because that is only the second game, and both of those rounds were so close. He was so close to winning them, and
very close.
You know, like the crazy thing about it is, I think that the shadow tackle was meant to beat the roll, but I think it was meant to beat back roll. Or I don't really know, because he used it in a way that was saying and indicating that he wanted to use the KB, but I genuinely think it was to try and blow up the roll. It just didn't work out for him. It was just a little bit mistimed, and you know, he got hit with the slide straight away afterwards. So MagicTea, you know, he's been eating a lot of these overheads right now. We haven't actually seen Conflictus go for like a lot of the back threes at all, really.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Interesting, and I'm not entirely sure if...
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that one, because he could have built up towards the KB over there, probably just going for a little bit of style again.
But it's not just that. Remember, with how Conflictus plays, he likes going for that reset, right? He likes having the ability of keeping you on your toes and guessing.
Yeah.
So it works, but say now it's 37%. That was gross.
Oh, good block in the overhead this time, though. MagicTea showing signs of adaptation right here. Refuses to get blown up by it. But this is still a guessing game, and online is Sub-Zero's territory. Nice reaction.
That one it was coming out. What a converge! That was really good adaptation from MagicTea this round. My god.
Okay.
Point blank, and
Just letting it
no
rock.
offense and defense meter.
I think this is actually one of the scariest ways that you can be fighting against Sub-Zero. Nice block in the overhead. Oh, too far away for the punish. Yeah, but it's one of the scariest things about Sub-Zero is when a Sub-Zero kind of has no regard for risk-reward, just like that, you know? And just letting things happen.
But MagicTea is caught onto that, right? And he's now looking to be a bit more careless in how he's now playing against.
We can't speak too soon, but he blocked the low, and Conflictus hasn't done that in so long. I don't think at all, actually. Most of it's gone forward too. He blocks the low this time, using that 9-frame mid counter poke him right there.
Forward 2 ice
yeah, that's the round right there. Guess wrong.
I will say, man, this damage, I don't know why it doesn't scale properly. This is ridiculous. That's like 45%. It's insane.
Final round, fight.
It goes for the low slide again. Players looking
Again,
to shove her out.
Dude.
Conflictus bites.
My man just
And
went
again?
for it. Oh, good lord.
Oh, forward.
Is he gonna go for the KB? No, he's not. The neutral jump from MagicTea.
Good, this is good. He needs right now. Oh my god, that conversion was godlike.
Oh, the jump in from Conflictus though. Okay, MagicTea trying to find an opening. Hasn't quite found one now. Oh, guess wrong. And that's the KB. That was the game. And that is the set. Conflictus taking it 3-0 over MagicTea. Gonna be advancing on in the winner's bracket. And MagicTea dropping down into losers. Has another chance to run through over there. Definitely a rough character to fight against when you're playing, you know, when you're playing online. I think even offline, you know, it's still, Sub-Zero is still a rough character to play against because he hits very hard for you guessing wrong. So he's very punishing for you making a split-second incorrect decision, which in turn can also tilt the person getting hit by it, right? So it's one of those kinds of characters. But Conflictus, unintentionally am about to make a pun, but he really did start snowballing with, you know, with the hits that he was getting. I know I hate myself, but with the hits that he was getting and stuff, because overall, like, his forward twos were being cashed out. He was getting the damage. He was building towards the KBs and stuff, but his erratic nature in gameplay was so I don't know how to describe this really. He's very slippery that MagicTea couldn't really hold him down. It's a lot of times where MagicTea was trying to just move in neutral and just like, you know, play neutral. He was getting like slide checked. He was getting like jumped in on.
It's the antithesis of pure mix. Like, it's just how it is, like 50-50 into the reset restand. What's the guess? Do you guess right? Do you guess wrong? Each time it's like 20 or 25% building up to a crushing blow. So, you know, that's like 4 guesses. You guess wrong like 4 times, that's it. You're out. You know, you still have the option of keeping things safe with that low too.
Sometimes it doesn't even feel like you have to guess wrong like 4 times as well. Sometimes it really just is, you know, like a 2-touch situation at times. Like in those round 3s, when you have like the sub with slide KB and he's got fatal blow, it's like if you don't kill sub. Now this is kind of something that he reminds me a little bit of like King from Tekken. When King has rage, like if you don't kill King, he's gonna destroy you. Right? Because rage is going to give him extra damage. And it's similar to that in the sense that when Sub-Zero is down on life, he has way more potential to destroy you. And that's the really, really scary stuff, I think, is just the innate comeback potential that the character has. But overall, you know, we're going to see Conflictus moving on in the bracket, so well played to him. And MagicTea, I'm sure, is going to be fighting his way through losers as well, is no stranger to the competition. And yeah, man, we're going to have a really good set on our hands up shortly as well.
Yes, I believe our next set is Damastare versus Majin Weeaboo, correct?
Damastare versus Majin Weeb. Ah, yes. Okay,
this is going to be an interesting set for sure. I haven't actually seen Damastare in a long time, actually. I haven't seen him play in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. And of course, I've played against Majin Weeaboo myself. I'm actually intrigued to see who he's going to play today, because he's a bit of a walking